for the intercooler swap. All this coming off. This is going to be replaced with a 93 front end bumper coming off for now. Update. Got everything pulled off. It's all right here. I need to figure out how to attach this back on. Probably gonna have to cut this part right here, that part there, that part there. This is not gonna stay on. This is getting hung up on the wall somewhere in the barn or in the shop. I got a 93 over here, 92 and 93 grill that I'm gonna be putting on. It has extra clearance. Let's see if you can see. It has extra clearance for the new intercooler I'm gonna get put in. So we will see. But yeah, I think this grill looks a lot better too than that other grill. I'm a little under the weather, but yep. So this is the 2nd gen intercooler I got over here. I'm gonna take these pipes off right now and start marking everything up so I could try to get her stabbed tonight. If I could get her stabbed tonight, my new turbo is coming in. I just got an HX 35 turbo to put in here. So take this turbo out. I'm gonna build a new up pipe that comes around, comes up, and comes like this. I got all my stainless steel stuff over here, so I'll make a video about me making that. Got all my 90s and stuff right here. Got some stainless steel pipe. Got my TSL hood stack coming in. But yeah, so the turbo will be pushed down this way. This will be coming off. This plate right here, we're gonna pull it off. We're gonna swap it around, but we gotta take off all our injector lines, which shouldn't be too bad. Just gotta trace where everything goes. Then this plate has to come off. I'm gonna have to trim this plate right here, trim this right here to run the 2nd gen intake horn. And once I flip this around, it'll move this plate back just a little bit more to give me clearance so the brake booster's not in the way. So from what I've seen on the internet, everything, if you turn this plate around, it's still everything blind, all the bolt holes line up, whatnot. So yep, this is it right now. Whole front end is taken off. These lights are getting swapped out for LEDs as well. But yeah, alrighty, what I did now, I mocked up the intercooler under the, the bumper brackets, mocked it up, kind of got a rough estimate where I want it, evened out on both sides, get a paint marker. I got an AC condenser, some trucks don't, but even if I took off the AC condenser, my this right here would still be in the fucking way. So yeah, we're gonna cut holes right here, figure it, see if it fits in. If it doesn't fit in, then this is coming out, and the rig is not going to have air conditioner. I mean, the air conditioner doesn't work, but eventually I wanted to get it working, but we'll see. So I'm gonna get to cutting right now, and I will be getting back. I got the holes cut out. I had to cut some of the fucking brace off. Doesn't, kind of hurts it wearing your shorts. Got her right here. We're gonna try to fit her in now. Let's see, I can mock it up. So as y'all can see, she sits in there, but there's still a gap. So now we need to, she's flush with the top, but that's a huge gap. That's 4.5, 5 inches. Let's see. Oops. take note, I'm no professional mechanic. Yeah, that's 5 inches, but whenever we push her in, she's about 4.5. She's hitting right here, so I gotta cut a little bit there. Gotta cut a little bit more right here. And she doesn't seem to be hitting nothing here. But we're gonna have to, you know, definitely trim up some stuff. Maybe pick her up 1/2 inch. If we bring her up 1/2 inch, I think she might work. So she's not rubbing on the fucking frame right here. Don't look too bad. We might have to trim this up right here too. But yeah. So on the last step, we had it about 6 inches, 5.5, 6 inches off. She is sitting inside where the grill comes up, which I like a lot. Right now she is sitting at 4.5 here and 4 inches here. She's sitting 1.5 inches from here and 1.5 inches from here. So she's level there. We just got to get her sucked in a little bit more. And the problem we're having right now is that if you look right there, she's hitting where the fucking fender well's at. So either I cut some of that or I beat the living shit out of that part right there. And I'm gonna try to beat the living shit out of it before we cut anything else off of this fucking truck. Because eventually, you know, I'm gonna get a paint job. I might leave the patina look, but you know, she's a truck that everybody dreams to have. And of course I still gotta fit all the piping. So piping will go into here. If I could get it in there. Piping will go right there. Come up, you know, that's with the boot, come up. I gotta figure all that out with all the vacuum lines and whatnot. It'll come up right up in there. And then same as this side. So this side will come right there. So I don't know if I'm gonna come underneath these air conditioner lines. I'll probably come underneath them and shoot it up like this. Yes, sir. But stay tuned. Don't leave just yet. I just did a quick little mock-up. This is the grill from the D150. I'm gonna have to adjust the headlights, move them up, figure out how to do that, of course. But for the most part, she sits there. We're hitting back here are some tabs on the intercooler that we gotta cut off and do some other stuff. But first we gotta get the intercooler bolted down. But I mean, for the most part, the intercooler is gonna work. Yeah. He's gonna have to trim some stuff on the actual grill itself. And then, yeah. But yeah, the headlights are gonna be the main next focus. We're just gonna have to move them up. I probably might have to do some mods off of this truck over here and figure out what I gotta do. I don't know if you guys could see this. I gotta figure out how this is bolted on. Once I do that, then we're golden. Man. Alright, so this is a wrap for the night. I'm pretty tired. Got my dowels. Put a 6-inch rod through here. I'm just gonna get some all thread. Same on this side. They're both cut at 4 3/8. And yeah, go from there. And after that, we're gonna figure out the whole headlight situation. So hopefully the whole front end will be back together tomorrow. And then I gotta wait for the rest of my parts to come in for hooking up the intercooler and making it, you know, getting them. I'm gonna use a stock 24 valve elbow intake horn there, and then I got the HX35 turbo coming in here. I'm gonna have to, you know, make a new pipe, of course. And then have to figure out the routing for this and on the other side. But my main focus is getting this grill, because I love this grill a lot more than that grill, and this one obviously works. I did cut off the dowels that are, or the pieces that are in here, cut them off. So hopefully we'll have a little bit more clearance with that grill on here. But like I said, the next thing's gonna be is the headlight mounting and what we gotta do. If I gotta cut out all this shit and cut out that one from that truck over there and tack weld it in and spot weld it and get it all welded around, then that's what I'm gonna end up doing. But it's cross my fingers I don't have to and I can figure something out. But yeah, this is it for the night. Good night. But that's how she sits. She don't look too bad. All right, now that I'm sorry, I know I said I was going to bed, but I'm looking at this. These have an adapter in the hole. This might work. I might not even need to cut anything out on here. I might be able to use this adapter to move those headlights up. So we might actually be golden. We will see. Cross fingers, like I said. But yeah, good parts truck. Got it for 400 bucks. The interior out of this truck's gonna be going in there. I don't know about all the brown, but I know the seats and the center console will be going in the first gen. So, yep. Alrighty, I got the dowels made. I got 6-inch rods. The grill fits just in just right. I do got to trim some shit up on this grill right here. I trim these tabs. I'm gonna end up putting mesh in there. But yeah, so she's in. On the bottom here, I gotta make a little bracket out of angle iron. Slap right there to hold on it here. Same over there. But she's in there. I just gotta find my fucking lock washer that I lost somewhere in the mess. Oh yeah, we got Frenchies for sale. Well, I don't. She does. That's Lone Screws, my best friend. So I did the cut once, or not a cut once, measured 4 times. 2 inches here, 8 1/2 or 8 1/4 here, 2 inches down here, and then since it bows down, it's 1 1/2 here. So that headlight will be going into there. Same there. So we'll be updating the 93 mounts, 92, 93 mounts for this. I'm about to put a piece of flat bar from here to here to mount the other bolt that goes on the back of this light. See, there's 3. So, but yeah, she should work. I'll keep y'all tuned. Sorry, the music's a little loud, but got her mounted up. Sorry, the music's a little loud, but I got her mounted up. Just cross fingers. We'll see. I mean, it's still time for improvement. Everything's still taken apart. Let me get my little paint pin down. And yeah, this is the grill. Let's see if she goes on. I mean, I still gotta cut this part in the grill. I gotta cut most of these tabs off. Inside, I'm gonna make a wire mesh that goes in here. That goes in here real pretty. And yeah, we'll get her wired meshed out. But that'll be not now. That'll be sometime this week. She's hitting. What's she hitting now? What am I rubbing on? I'm hitting on something, but yeah, she fits. So, headlight 1 down. Time to get the other headlight. Both headlights installed. These headlights are coming out. I'm gonna replace them and get new ones, but these are just for now, temporary. They're both installed. Intercooler's installed. I'm a little under the weather. There's my Clover boy. What's up, Clover? But yeah, we're just gonna trim all these little tabs off the grill, and then I gotta figure out a way to mount the grill on the bottom so it's just not on the top, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is pretty much it. Alrighty, we got the lower brackets installed. They're angle iron. This one didn't have, it has a little notch. Have a little notch, but she's holding. This one I was able to cut out. Got it all welded. I mean, not welded, but tapered in. Got expanding, just self-tappers. But, oh shit, my bad, I'm sorry. She is in. let's get the grill installed and call it a fucking night. Clover done spilt my beer. Right, dude? That's what you look down like in a barn or in a shop while you're laying everywhere. That dang Alright, I got the grill mounted on. She's held up tight up on the top, but she's loose here. So on the 92, there's a bracket that comes up and comes out this way. So that's what I'm gonna have to do to button this up here and button it up on that side. But other than that, she's almost complete. And I mean, that's a lot better front end than the fucking better front end looking than the 89. We're plugged in. The LEDs are on. Everything's a mess right now. Harbor Freight lights and the light switch. Those lights kind of suck. Let's see how the brights look. I think my dog's in the truck. So, lights. Load. Ain't too bad. But yeah, second gen intercooler swap is done on a first gen. And yeah, thanks. If you guys watched the whole video, I know it's my first video. Hopefully more will be coming. I got a tripod getting donated to me from one of my friends. So, what is that light leaking back there from? So yeah, but my name is Tyler, and I think I got my name as RGV Gearhead, and I be working on all sorts of stuff, side by sides, trucks, cars. I got a classic car. I got a Duramax back here that I'm gonna work on eventually. I got an 89 Suburban that I'm gonna get up and going pretty soon. But yeah, it's up from here. And I appreciate anyone and everyone who is watching, and who, if you guys even watch. So, yeah, I hope my video helps out a little bit and gives you guys a little bit more general information than what's already out there to help you guys out. And I had to figure out a lot of this stuff myself, and what to cut, where to cut, how to mount stuff, and, you know, do the whole front end conversion. You know, like I said, I still got some work to do on the bottom of the grill to get it fully mounted, but for the most part, she is complete. And now I'm just waiting for my turbo, the HX35, and the intake horn. And once I get that, she will be intercooled by probably next Monday. And I'll make a video over that too, so just bear with me, and God bless everybody. I'm out.